Thank you for all those who participated in our previous fight to the death between Maul and Chimera. It is now time to see who would win against two Jedi Masters from two different eras. Let's begin with Qui-gon and Jinn versus Sol. Like last time, we'll break down their abilities across 6 different categories and see who comes out on top in a fight to the death. Let's get started. Let's start with fighting style and skills. Qui-gon Jinn is a master of Form 4, also known as Arturo. The form focuses on acrobatics, speed and agility. Qui-gon uses this to great effect, overpowering opponents with rapid, powerful strikes and evasive maneuvers. His aggressive and relentless style often leaves little room for his opponents to counterattack, making him a formidable duelist. Qui-gon Jinn's philosophical approach to lightsaber combat emphasizes a deep connection to the living force, focusing on the present moment and the will of the force. This mindfulness allows him to react instinctively and fluidly in combat, making his movements more natural and effective. Sol, on the other hand, is a practitioner of the Form 6 Naiman. This form is a balanced style incorporating elements from various forms. While not as aggressive as Arturo, Naiman offers a versatile and adaptable approach to lightsaber combat, making balanced yet effective as he incorporates Sureso for defense, Sheen for offensive, and Arturo for acrobatics. This point goes to Qui-gon Jinn and Sol. Qui-gon's mastery of the aggressive and acrobatic Form 4 allows him to dominate in direct combat, but this may be difficult against Sol's balanced approach. Furthermore, Qui-gon's deep connection to the living force enables him to use his instincts uniquely, while Sol's innovative ability to incorporate multiple lightsaber forms make him a well-rounded and formidable duelist. This combination of strengths and styles lead to a balanced match, resulting in a draw. Now let's talk about physical abilities. Qui-gon Jinn is known for his impressive physical prowess despite his older age. His endurance is remarkable, as seen in his prolonged duel with DarthMaul. Sol is in peak physical condition, exhibiting strength and speed. His endurance gives him an edge in stamina and reflexes, making him a formidable opponent. This is evident in his fight against Chimera. Though older, he held his own for an extensive period of time. Both Qui-gon Jinn and Sol excel in different aspects of physical abilities. Qui-gon Jinn's experience and endurance balance against Sol's strength and speed, resulting in a draw, as neither gains a definitive advantage over the other. Now let's talk about environment and adaptability. Qui-gon Jinn has shown his adaptability in various environments, from the swamps of Naboo to the deserts of Tatooine. His experience in diverse terrains allow him to remain effective in combat regardless of the setting. Sol's adaptability is also impressive. His quick thinking and resourcefulness is shown in episode 4 when him, Osha and the Jedi walk through a bug-infested area and Sol ignites his lightsaber, immediately understanding that the bug is attracted to light, slicing the creature and demonstrating his understanding to foreign environments. Now I'm probably going to get skinned alive for this, but both Qui-gon Jinn and Sol get this point as they both adapt very well to different environments. Now let's talk about Force abilities. Qui-gon Jinn's connection to the Force is profound. He is skilled in telekinesis, mind tricks, Force speed, Force jump, and has a deep connection to the living Force. His ability to commune with the Force after death is a rare and exceptional feat. Sol is also strong in the Force, with a particular talent for telekinesis and Force sleep. In addition, Sol can perform Force repulse and other abilities as demonstrated in the Acolyte, effectively using the Force efficiently during combat. We will give the point to Sol, as his Force abilities will better serve him in a battle than Qui-gon with his. Although Qui-gon's knowledge of the Force is strong, a combat to the death will better serve Sol in his endeavor to defeat Qui-gon Jinn. A prime example of this is Sol's proficiency in his use in Force abilities against Chimera, making the Sith off balance. However, Qui-gon's Force abilities did not allow Maul to stumble. I am very well aware of the fact that both Jedi Masters have a different philosophy to the Force, but in a battle to the death, we need Force abilities that will overwhelm the opponent, and that's where Sol has the edge. Now let's talk tactics. Qui-gon Jinn is a strategic thinker, often using his wisdom and experience to navigate his way through situations such as in Tales of the Jedi. Qui-gon releases the son in order to stop the battle and spare the father Dooku attempted to kill. However, in his fight with Darth Maul, Qui-gon had Obi-Wan trailing behind him, which wasn't an ideal tactic and left them vulnerable. So in dual combat, Qui-gon seems to fall short, yet situations like in Tales of the Jedi and Tatooine where Qui-gon has to use his wits, he does well. Now Sol fights impulsively, relying more on his instincts and quick reflexes rather than a well thought out plan. His lack of strategy becomes evident when emotions are involved. All tactics go out the window, as seen when Torben ran from the group and when Sol caught up and decided to follow through with Torben's plan, which was no plan. His impulsiveness can be a significant disadvantage in complex situations, especially involving the ones he cares about. Now Qui-Gon was in a similar situation when he was like a father to Anakin, but it is safe to say that it didn't make him falter in his duel of the fates. Rather, it was the poor planning during the battle when he, again, trailed off with Maul, leaving Obi-Wan behind and fighting the Sith on his own, leaving him to his death. Now I'm not going to give a point to either of these guys because their missteps make it very difficult to call either one of them a superb tactician. They have their moments, but both of their incompetence at some point costed them their lives due to their lack of planning or emotional struggles in combat. I will add that some believe Sol let Osha kill him, which may be plausible, but his character works predominantly on emotion, and Qui-Gon didn't wait for Obi-Wan and allowed Maul to proceed with his plan in separating the master and apprentice. So between him and Qui-Gon, again, we won't give a point to any of them. Now let's discuss the motive of the Jedi Masters. Qui-Gon Jinn fights with a sense of duty and a deep belief in the Jedi principles. His resolve is driven by his commitment to a greater good and his connection to the Force. Furthermore, Qui-Gon Jinn didn't join the council because he often held views and beliefs that diverged from the traditional and conservative stance of the council. His strong connection to the living force led him to prioritize intuition. Qui-Gon's independence and maverick nature made him more effective as a Jedi Knight who could operate outside the confines of the council's bureaucracy, allowing him to follow the will of the Force as he interpreted. This independence ultimately prevented him from being part of the council despite his remarkable skills and wisdom. Now Sol's motive is more personal, driven by a desire to protect without thinking about the consequences or demonstrating any sense of rationality. While his resolve is strong, it lacks the noble purpose compared to what Qui-Gon Jinn has. This point easily goes to Qui-Gon Jinn for his strong and more noble resolve. In conclusion, the analysis of Qui-Gon Jinn vs Sol reveals a tightly matched duel between two formidable Jedi Masters from different eras. Both combatants excel in various aspects, making it challenging to declare a definitive winner. Qui-Gon Jinn's strengths lie in his aggressive Form 4 combat style, exceptional endurance, adaptability to different environments, and noble motive. His deep connection to the living force and tactical wisdom make him a powerful and principled fighter. On the other hand, Sol's versatility in Form 6, peak physical condition, and effective use of Force abilities provide him with significant advantages in combat. His resourcefulness and adaptability also contribute to his prowess. Ultimately, their evenly matched points suggest that the outcome of their fight to the death would heavily depend on the context of their battle, of how each Jedi leverages their strengths. Both Qui-Gon Jinn and Sol possess unique qualities that make them exceptional fighters, ensuring an intense and unpredictable duel. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and comment, as my next video will be a community analysis where a winner will be decided based on your comments. Who do you think has the edge in this fight to the death? I leave it to you. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more Star Wars content, and may the Force be with you.